Right, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I am TonyKM, and tonight we begin, I forgot what part we're on to, part 7 of the We Happy Few live stream. Sorry if I'm sounding a bit of a mess at the moment. I've literally just gotten back in from work with enough time to basically start streaming. So I'm just sort of setting myself up and trying to have a snack at the same time. So just bear with me, I'm just loading up the game and getting myself sorted. Right, so let's do a quick little recap. Last time we had problems on the last feed last night. I was having a lot of frame drops, so we didn't end up streaming for very long. Frame rate was dropping like anything, and in the end it just wasn't worth the hassle. I was really not happy with the way it was looking, and especially as it started to lag towards the end, I just thought let's just leave it. But we did get a little bit of storyline done. We met up with Sally. I kind of missed what she was saying at the time because I was trying to sort out what was going on with the stream, but I know she kissed Arthur. And we're trying to get something out of the Dr. Verloc's laboratory. And for that I'm having to rejoin the old newspaper that apparently I used to work for, so that I can get a press pass to let me in. But as we left, I was in the middle of doing the superb Meat Boy side quest that I still needed to finish. So I'm just waiting for the game to load right now. Let's just transition that over while it's loading, and I'll try and very subtly have my my quick snack in the background. Well, from what I can tell at the moment, it looks like my frame rate is a lot more stable than it was this time last night. Right, so first of all, as always, I need to change my... I don't know why it doesn't save your shortcuts set up the way you want them. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly pause for a second. So I'm just trying to quickly eat as much of this as I can before we actually begin streaming properly. Like I say, if you hear weird noises, it is literally just me taking advantage of a few seconds to have a quick snack. Oh, I have skill points. Do I have enough for anything? Oh no, I need 8 for... that's the least I need. I'm going to have to see if I can drop off some items at a pneumatic stash as well. Right, so Superb Meat Boy is over there. Right. So just trying to... It's been less than 24 hours, but I suddenly forget everything. Apparently there's someone standing here, but you can't see them. Side quest it's saying that I have. I thought I'd done. That one I failed. Yeah, I've done that one. So why is it still showing up on there? Maybe I need to move further away. Right, we're doing superb meat boy, but we'll go to this dig spot around the corner first. Okay, I can already see right away my frame rate is much better than yesterday. I mean, to the point that... Ooh, what's this place? Oh, it's a shelter. Right, I won't go down there just yet, purely because there's a I'll do the dig spot first in case it has anything heavy in it, because then I won't need to run as far afterwards. Okay, how do I get in here? There seems to be an awful lot more bobbies around these days.
Take all this with you.
There's a trespassing area, I won't go into it just yet. The House of Doctors, oh, that definitely sounds dodgy. Right, I just need to now very slowly work my way back towards... Because there's not much point in me dumping anything when I'm literally right next to the pneumatic stash. I hope I don't have to run or jump for any of the objectives down here, because as I said, I don't really want to get rid of anything. No, I think this is a straightforward one.
Good. No, I won't need to cross bridges to get here.
Just like that.
Let me see. Nice to see you.
I'm just gonna literally just keep on filling my pockets even more. I may as well ransack this place first before I use the pneumatic stash. Oh! There's no blueprints. A rubber duck in the toilet. Gotta love a rubber duck in the toilet. Is there no workbench in here? Oh yeah, right in front of me. How the fuck did I miss that?
His Majesty King George III. Your Majesty, how are you feeling today? Bad, really? Well, is it?
Right. So, first of all, let us get rid of all crafting components. That right away took 142. Right, I've got stuff that I don't need. Another rubber cat suit. Let's get rid of the shovel, let's get rid of the tickler. 2 torches should be plenty. I don't want the music box, don't want the spiky bricks. that? I don't remember getting one of them. Tesla coils find this irresistible. Stick one down in range of a Tesla coil and absorb a zap regardless of the attack. Oh! Oh, that would have been really handy at that dig spot with that big giant fucking thingy that kept on zapping me last night. I probably don't need that many. I do love the stunt ducks, but I probably don't need that many, especially because I haven't used one in a while. And I definitely need all those rubber ducks.
Is it us who's mad, or is it the entire world?
Right, that's sensible. Let's save. Oh, so I feel very unprofessional eating and streaming, but it's one of those. Usually, I finish work at 8 o'clock, and usually I forgot to pick this on the way. And usually I come back here. I finish at 8, and I have enough time to have a quick snack before I get the stream set up. But unfortunately, I was detained getting out of work. I was held back a little bit, which slowed me down. I didn't see that. Oh, there's a few bits that I haven't done. Right, we may as well, let's go to finish Superb Meat Boy, since that's within this realm of possibility anyway.
I'm absolutely mad! Mad King George, barking! Have you tried joy?
Oh!
Getting late.
So do the people just disappear from the streets when it's curfew? Did you notice that?
It's this marvelous pill that makes you forget everything and think of all the...
Maybe it'll be time to start taking out bobbies anyway. Oh, not that one, there's another one down there. I wouldn't mind, but the only reason I keep on taking down bobbies is I want those, the cards that they can have on them to make electro-lock shockers.
Hey, leave him alone! Hey, fuck off! Why don't you pick on someone who can defend himself? Why the fuck would we do that? Oh, it's Arthur Hastings, Miss Victoria's pet. Boys, this is our lucky day.
Oh shit, not a good time. That was not a good time to start eating. Oops. Some strange reason my controller decided to mess up then as well.
Tell me, I won't let you bring me down.
I'm just quickly...
Stop being so bloody difficult. Bringing me down. Stop bringing me down. Rat dog. You're gonna pay for this.
I mean, I don't think you're gonna chase me down because I just chased you off, like, but... And I even got a couple of you. I mean, it could have gone better if it wasn't the fact that my controller died just as I was... Well, it was my own fault. I probably shouldn't have eaten during the cutscene, but I didn't know it was going to go straight into a...
Arthur!
You alright?
My legs won't walk. I think they're broken.
Did the plough boys say why they were hurting you?
They said they were having their fun.
Is that a bit of bone
I'll
sticking
take
on
you
the
to the
side of
pub.
his leg?
I'll get you a doctor.
They know me there. Sometimes they give me treats. I don't want to be a meat boy anymore, Arthur.
Do you want me to tell the butcher?
He'll be mad that I didn't deliver the packages.
Do you want me to deliver them for you?
You're good, Arthur. Percy always said so. I bet he'd let you be the new meat boy if you wanted. The packages always say where to go. He writes them so I don't get lost. Arthur, don't leave me here.
So I've got to take him to the pub. Which, as far as I'm aware, if I remember correctly... is
Do you
shut of
remember
an
Percy?
time.
Of course I remember.
Wait, which...
Percy.
Not the pub back all the way over in St. George's home. Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's my brother.
It's just people forget things.
Oh no.
Miss Victoria said he was dim.
You
but
can't
he
even
wasn't.
run.
He was smart.
Although I feel like we're going to get some decent
And he never
Percy
lied. Most
backstory.
people lie all the time. Did you know that?
Yes. I'm afraid I'm one of them.
But you're good, Arthur. Percy said so.
I'm gonna find him. I promised I'd take care of him.
Yeah, I think we're going to get some exposition.
Do you know where he is?
Somewhere in Germany? Or Russia?
Is that very far away?
Yes.
Is-
Yes. I'm afraid it is.
I'm really glad that I have the skill that lets me not have to worry about wandering around at night.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Although this is still an absolute nightmare that I'm having to actually physically carry him all the way there. And you can't run. Yeah, I'm pretty much halfway there. I suppose I shouldn't complain too much. I just hope the pub will still be open. Because I'm going to get really pissed off if we have to wait around for it to open again. Because I don't know if I 100% trust if his body will stay in place. Right, I think we're nearly there now, aren't we? Oh shit, I forgot, no, we've still got to go up there, but... I'm feeling so lucky that I've got the perks that I don't get noticed, because I feel like if I'd done this during the day, people probably would have been like chasing me because I'm carrying a body, maybe, I don't know. I just feel like this quest is made easier by the perks that I have, rather than it's just boring rather than like frustrating. I feel like this would have been horrendous under different circumstances. Like, I feel like I should count myself quite lucky. These loading screens though, Jesus, how many? The only thing I can think of that's possibly worse is I never had to do it because I had the PS4, the PS3 version. But I know people with the Xbox 360 version of Star Ocean 4. The Last Hope, that was always called, wasn't it, I think? Was it called The Last Hope? Either way, Star Ocean 4, the mission on... fuck.
Arthur? Don't leave me here.
Oh, looking if I can weight it from here. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna need... Oh, I don't need sleep anymore, do I? Okay, if I wait... At least it's let me wait. I just hope that the body doesn't move. I'm gonna be so pissed off now if the body moves. No, luckily he's still there.
Eddie! Who did this to you? Was it the Playboys? Those fuckers, I'll kill them. You're a decent sort to bring him in. We'll take care of him, don't you worry. Here, have a drink on the house.
Oh, don't mind if I do. I'll have a drink on the house. You better give me a drink. Where's my fucking drink? Where?
Couldn't be better, thanks. Lovely day for it.
Where is my drink? Oh, hang on, I didn't search around here last time I was in here.
What's your fancy?
Well, he lied. I wanted my free drink. I rage. Why don't I get a free drink? Anyway, so I've done that one. Oh, that's not a side quest, it's the actual quest, yeah, okay. Let's go back to Superb Meat Boy. So now I need to deliver the packages of meat. Ah, lucky enough, there's 2 of them in this part of St. George's home. And the other one back down there. Okay, I don't feel too bad about that now, actually. Why are the impatient people still showing up on the map? Or have they got something to do with, Ah, yeah, it'll be to do with that, okay. Again, I still need to keep an eye out for someone crying. I doubt we'll see any in the streets, but we might see some, like, in other places. How... Why is there a dead body there? And more importantly, why does her leg seem to be unattached? And I'll try and ransack her body in a second. I'm just waiting for him to walk past.
Is this what we've come to?
I saw it.
Damn it. I just need to find somewhere to hide very quickly.
I'm fooling around.
I'm actually near where I need to be.
Right. No more, Mr. Nice Guy. That's the one. Done it.
Why isn't there an alleyway when you're looking for one? I love how they say you can't hide. I'm literally just in a bin next to them. Like, hey! Right, it looks like it's safe again. It really makes me laugh how easy it is to actually hide. You just need to... The problem is just finding somewhere to actually hide.
I think I have a package for you. Yeah, this is it.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Won't my man be pleased? It's so hard to find a decent cut of meat these days.
About that. Where does he get the meat?
Oh, transubstantiation, I hope. Thanks so much and have a lovely day.
Oh, that's a doctor.
Oh, it doesn't kill you.
Wait, what? This...
Lovely weather.
Wait, it reckons this is the next
Did you
place.
hear? Mrs. Sapper found a bomb buried in her garden. Lucky it didn't blow her up.
Where's the person who wants a delivery?
All right.
Watch out for scurvy, Uncle Jack says.
There you are.
Did you see the partners match?
Well, this is a bit of a pain in the arse. Wait, is she up? Are they upstairs? Ah, right.
I've got your package.
You are a dear. And here's a package for the butcher.
Am I supposed to pick something up?
I found some mushrooms in the attic. I'm pretty sure they're edible. And a tin of axle grease. And some V-meat. I won't eat it when it goes off like that.
What does he do with all that?
Oh, that's his special magic power. He makes sausages out of the most atrocious things, and they taste wonderful. I'm sure he'll give you one. It's how he pays the deliveries.
Well, that's something to look forward to.
Right, the last one's back down this way, isn't it? And then that's where I need to go. Alright, so I'm just going southeast now. How many loading screens do we reckon we're going to get before we get down there? My bet's 2. So I wouldn't be surprised at 3, but I'm going to go for 2.
I'm getting old.
Right, I'm going to disable this one. I quite like knowing that I can disable these traps without causing fuss.
Maybe I should sit down for a bit.
Right, so just follow this one round. I don't know why all of the there's all the quest markers around this area. I've done this area. Should I maybe open all the windows again just in case? I'm not saying it knows I've been here because it's saying about everything being empty. When in doubt, fill up Motoline. It's still showing all of the quest markers. Oh wow.
Sorry about the wait.
Oh, that's a relief. And this is for him.
Mushrooms?
Oh, no, dear. I supply him with the very freshest meat. Anyone can put a trap where they like to run, you see. But they won't go for V-meat anymore. I make it smell a bit rotten. They run right in. Can't help themselves.
I'll bear that in mind.
I hear he's open to new sources.
New sauces?
Oh, never mind. I'll just ask him myself.
Brilliant. I'll just take this back to him. I'm off to see the butcher, that wonderful butcher of ours.
Oh my god. I appreciate that Wizard of Oz moment. I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Now where is the fucking... Oh, do not tell me the butcher's back this way. I swear I will lose my shit if he's back this way. Oh, he's back this way. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna leave it because I think I'm gonna be coming out of here at some point anyway. So, so when I do, I may as well just come back for this. I am not. No. 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 That's just taking the piss. I'm sorry, game, but no. That's like all the worst fucking hallmarks of a fetch quest. I should have turned right at the last one, but... Oh, can I disable that from this side, or is it from the other side? Other side.
Pace yourself, Arthur.
Right, so I think we're actually carrying on with the story for a little bit now. Shock horror.
You will take your joy immediately.
Ooh, this looks like a longer loading sequence. Oh. Oh wait, is this? Do I need my gas mask on? I'm not sure this is the actual next storyline location, you know? I think this might be a side quest. They're suddenly giving me lightning rods. I feel like I'm going to start needing lightning rods. Ah. Oh my god, what? Rat deceased, hold square to search. Oh my god, you can get raw meat off rats.
Power's out on the elevator. I'll need to find a way to turn the juice back on.
Okay, what was the other way? Oh, I can't go out that way. Literally just an item. And it's food, which I don't even use anymore. I don't even know if I'm redirecting this all to the right place. I'm literally just redirecting all the motor lane I come across. Let's see, anything interesting there? A secondary sublimation of the thiometylene crystals might enhance the endochronic properties. If we were truly able to enact the endochronic properties, we could use the same crystals indefinitely. I totally understood that. Just try to go down
across that platform without getting electrocuted.
Now make sure there isn't a short circuit before. Fucking apprentices. They never fucking listen.
Okay, that was everything.
I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw.
What's this down this way? Okay, I don't want to use that yet. Oh, I should have carried on investigating where I was down there. So I feel like that lift is what I need to use next. What's all these dead people? Do I actually still need the gas mask anymore? Because I really hate the sound of the gas mask. Also, is it weird that all these corpses have nothing on them? Wait. Wait. Shit. Oh no, it only reduces electrical damage. Never mind, I thought I was gonna have to wear the Oh, I was going to use him as a stepping stone, but it just shorts it. That's very handy. I solved that puzzle purely by accident. Yay, another rubber duck in the toilet. The almond gas.
She accidentally poisoned the muffins. Even on Joy, people aren't that stupid. Unless there's something wrong with the Joy.
I feel like I'll be coming back into this room at some point to interact with those.
I've always wanted to drive one of those things. They sort of look like tea kettles, don't they? How have I not noticed that?
Hello, irony. October is Fire Safety Month. Now, see, I'm actually liking this part of the game. Why weren't more areas of the game like this? You know, exploring and... What is that thing? A jubilator. What the fuck is a jubilator? I mean, he's right, it does look a bit like a kettle. Nothing is interactable. Yeah, okay, this gameplay segment I am really enjoying. Ooh, Bad Batches of Joy. To Dr. Anton the Lock, Haworth Labs. Thank you for your response to my letter about Bad Batches of Joy. While I appreciate your offer, if I send any employee who has a problem with the recent batch of Joy to Haworth for your experimental treatment, you'll have my entire bloody staff knocking on your gate. I hope you've got a plan B. Ooh.
If the Joy's going bad, that'll drive the entire town crazy.
I mean, to be fair, we already knew there was something wrong because they were... That letter that I saw in Sally, I think, no, not Sally's face.
I have a feeling there's not supposed to be quite so many red lights on this board.
St. George in particular is very bad. Dear Mrs. Southwick, thank you for your recent memo. We are experiencing a temporary problem while we adjust the joy formula slightly to take advantage of some new materials. Meanwhile, it can't hurt if they double their dosage, can it? The more the merrier. Oh, now is it possible that all those people have overdosed?
That sounds encouraging. And when people sound encouraging in Wellington, well, something terrible is usually happening.
So do I just need to leave now? It's not coming up with another quest marker. I feel like shit's about to go down.
It is becoming rather unhealthy in here. Maybe I'd be safer in the jubilator.
Wait, what? I'm actually in the Jubilator. Oh my god. Yes!
Well, this is the slowest roller coaster I've ever been on.
Oh my god, this is everything I've ever needed in life! Oh my god, yes!
Make way for Captain Toad of Toadle!
Oh my god. Oh my god, activate ludicrous speed. I never knew how much I needed this in life. This is making me so happy. Oh, I am way too amused by this.
It's closed. Shit. How do I open it?
I'm very sad it just made me exit. I'm hoping it's literally just to open the gate. I want some more time on the Jubilator.
Sorry, can't stay.
Oh, shit's going down, girl.
Oh shit!
I just realised I never finished explaining before about Star Ocean 4. There's a segment in the game, which I'd say on the PS3 version
So
that I
there's an
have,
exit door here, I think, but I'm gonna have to turn on some power switches.
that wasn't an issue for me, but for Xbox 360 owners, there's a side quest that involves you needing these bouquets of blue flowers. And they only spawn in one place in the entire game, on this one planet. But on the Xbox 360 version, the game was multiple discs. I think it was 3 discs or 2 discs or whatever. It was more than one disc anyway. And one of the disc change points was literally in the middle of that that planet. So you had to go through the planet, change the disc, get to the spawn point, get your roses, go back to the save point to warp, well, get back to the spaceship to warp out, to warp back, because it was the only way to make them respawn, and every time you had to change the disc.
Is that how the bobbies get around? I wonder if they ever get stuck. That could get awkward.
So I suspect people who played it on the Xbox 360 saw a lot of loading screens like that. Oh fuck.
There you are. Why don't you come down and we'll have a chat about loyalty? No, don't be a big girl blouse, laddie. I'm
There's
just
the
fun
power
with you,
room.
aren't I?
How am I
Come on
supposed to get
down and
across?
let's have a laugh.
What the fuck is going on? What are the jubilators? Are they like cleaning devices? So I just committed the cardinal sin then of, oh hang on, proper use of jubilators. Please note that the proper function of a jubilator is 1. To dispose of downers who have gone on holiday in public, and 2. To diffuse airborne joy to citizens. Oh Jesus! Diffuse airborne joy to citizens who may have forgotten to take their pills. A jubilator is not a mechanical steed for jousting and betting. We are becoming quite short-handed as a result of this tomfoolery, since the cockpit burns up when one jubilator smashes another. They are almost invincible, except for the electrical issue we are working on, but even a rock can be broken by another rock. It has further come to my attention that certain employees attempted to sabotage jubilators to gain advantage in illicit competitions. Perpetrators will be caught and damage will be docked from their pay. Kindly do not sound the tootlers indoors, it alarms the secretaries. So, one jubilator can do damage to another jubilator, and there's something to do with an electrical issue. Ooh, definitely want that. Alright, so I feel like that's the way I need to go. What would be down this hallway if I just carried going down this hallway? Right, so there's just more. Okay. Let's just go this way for now, and I don't actually know where I got the Wait, what? Did that just turn? Okay, so something just happened. Oh no. Oh, hang on. Oh, so it turns the steam off temporarily.
Okay, that's one. Two more, I think.
Ooh, there's a flashback down there. I did not see that flashback.
I'm not getting past those jets without getting poached like an egg. Can I turn them off?
I do like a flashback.
Percy, what are you doing?
I'm swimming!
Oh, good Christ, where are your clothes? Percy, where are your clothes?
Was Percy skinny dipping? Tut tut. Percival. I am aghast at this situation. Ooh.
Oh, I'd love to stay here, but I
need to put my gas mask on again.
can't. Where's the door? For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here?
I tried to slow down Peter's Jubilator like you asked, but they're robust buggers. Turns out a Jubilator has only 3 weaknesses. A big electric shock, bashing open the rear access panel and extracting the activator. There might only be 2, come to think of it. Obviously none of these things is exactly subtle, please advise.
So electricity damages Jubilators. What can I zap it with?
I have 0 idea what I'm doing right now, but that seems to have worked. It seems to have done whatever it needed doing.
For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here? I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid...
Oh, so I need to get... right. Is that what I just turned those 2 levers for? Do I need to turn them again? Does it have like a... Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything else. No, it looks like I've done everything. So I just need to go into a different room. to make sure I have a good investigate of everything before I leave the room, just to make sure I haven't missed anything. Right, so none of this can be pressed. And that
I think
needs
if I
power.
redirect the motoline to power the grid.
So, on to the next point. Yeah, that power lead leads this way, where that's got anything to do with anything.
Where are the switches to turn on this bloody door?
Okay, so maybe not that way.
I sort of think this place is about to explode.
That's 2 workbench upgrade kits I've got now. I'm gonna have to start using them. Right, so there's nothing I can do down here. Wait, why have I still got the stupid gas mask on? Stupid gas mask. Urgent joy request. Dear Anton, my workers seem to have received a weak batch of joy. That is, it makes them half as happy. Unfortunately, it makes them just as foggy. As a result, they have been doubling up on joy, and this is making them rather too foggy to work. They no longer remember to put on their gas masks. Half our glee club has gone on holiday from taking off their masks to sing. Situation urgent, please advise. I'd rather use that than pull the lever for some reason. Wait. They've just given me shit that I already... I'm so confused. Oh, that goes upwards. I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting there to be a 3rd floor.
2. One more.
Oh, that was close. So there's nothing else I can... So is that just magically open the door to the next place? I might still go off this place if it turns out it's weirdly fucked
Where are the
up.
switches to turn on this bloody door?
I'd leave this stupid gas mask on for now.
For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here? I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid...
I wonder if I wasn't meant to be able to come into here, into the car wash first. Let's go back to the first part of the area. Well, the first part of this little set of tunnels. So I picked up the I've only just picked up. I don't understand. I was somehow able to. Like, use this before, and I don't feel like I was meant to have been able to. So let's just have a good little investigate around here. just in case. Oh, do I need to reflip this maybe? No, it's not letting me flip that. Right, so that's on. I can't flip that again. And there's nothing else I can interact with in here. That activated.
I need the switches to turn on this bloody door.
Right, I'm missing one last. Right, where's the other wire? The other wire goes up here. Into here.
For God's sake, doesn't anything work around here?
Welcome, Simon P. Hudson. Oh, hang on. Aha! Crafty little bugger. That's where you were. Right, so will that now let me press this? Which means this is now open. Close that. Take off stupid gas mask. Shock grenade. You missed the awesomeness that is a the Jubilator. I will show you one of them in a second, but you missed the ride on a Jubilator, which was quite frankly the best thing in existence.
Right, I can open that bloody door now, I hope.
But I'll quickly show you the Jubilator. Meet the Jubilator. Well, you get to see what a Jubilator is. I got to ride it and honk its horn and make its little vacuum nose thing suck things up. That was pretty much my reaction when I first saw it. I was like, I don't know what it does, but I look there. Here we get to see it in action. Oh right, hang on. So gadget. So I know how to destroy these things. It gave me.
No. That I did not expect.
Hey, dude. Hey.
Thank God you came when you did. I didn't realise he was patriotic like that.
Look, I'm doing a newspaper story about how well you're all holding up down here.
I think I've read that article a few times.
How well are you holding up down here?
On good days, we get more things working than break down.
And on bad days?
Like today, look, there's a big electronic board down there, tells us what's broken. Ironically, that works perfect. Here's a diagram. Oh, look, it's time for my tea break. Ta-ra!
Ta-da!
This isn't a diagram. It's a letter. A permanent solution. Again. What kind of permanent solution is he thinking of? Whatever it is, I bet that's what got Gemma taken away by the doctors.
Is the sound weird on the stream as well, or is it just maybe my headphones being weird? Like, is there a slight crackle in the audio, or is this just me? Oh! Is it because of this not working? Because it seemed to stop as soon as I open the menu. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's the it's something to do with something that's going on in here, because as soon as I open the menu it stops. Dear Penelope, I received your note about the latest batch of joy. You did the right thing in writing to me directly. Ooh, let's do some French. Entre nous, I am working on a permanent solution that will render our current joy program obsolete. But you didn't hear it from me. Warmly, Anton. P.S. Please convey my warm regards to Richard. I've been meaning to have you both round to dinner. It's been too long. And for anyone wondering, the entre nous, if I say that with a slightly more English accent rather than show off with my French, entre nous, means between us. Like I said, I'm hoping it's just something to do with this room, that weird crackle. Because it literally stops the moment I open the menu. We'll soon find out if it carries on, maybe once I leave. Jubilator Quick Start Manual. Step 1, get into cockpit. Step 2, push the go button. Step 3, go. To Thomas Horner, I am sorry to inform you that your promotion to second shift supervisor has been denied on account of your behavioural infractions. I am shocked to learn that gambling is going on here. When Peter explained the situation to me, I had no choice but to make him supervisor instead. P.S. In light of your precarious position here, I will not be making... In light of your precarious position here, I would not be making book on any Guy Fawkes stage jousting tournaments if I were you. P.P.S. If you persist in proclaiming your innocence, then I suppose I don't owe you 10 quid for the Grand Derby, do I?
A permanent solution. Again.
No, there was nothing mentioned about a permanent solution that time. That crackling noise is really disturbing me. I was thinking it was just while I was downstairs, but I don't like to be a teller of tales, but Thomas Horner is the one making book on the Jubilator races. He is always tempting us to bet, then taking our money. Other people's money, I mean. I never bet myself. I also believe he's monkeying with the Jubilator speed dials to fix the races. Many workers, not me of course, get in debt to him and are forced to hand over their paychecks. I thought you would want to know since you put such trust in him. I thought you would want to know since you put such trust in him. I thought you would want to know since you... Yeah, it's... I mean, I think I'm leaving this area soon, so hopefully it will... We'll find out if it stops when we load into the next area. If not, I'll just return to the menu and go back just to see...
Shock grenade. I wonder if that's what I need to kill this berserk tea kettle.
Because, I mean, as hilarious as it is, sounding everyone being robotic... I mean, at least it's not as bad as like the footage being completely annoying as hell last night. I mean, literally since I started streaming, we've only dropped 54 frame versus the like 36,000 of last night. Right, so I think we're about to have a screen transition, so we'll see if it carries on being weird. Yeah. Oh, hang on. There we go. It's fixed itself. There was also a weird audio glitch. Yeah, that made one hell of a difference. Like, literally, you could hear it. One hell of a difference. Like, literally, just literally hear it, like, suddenly change. Right, so where the fuck am I right now? Oh, I'm right near... No, hang on, that's not where I need to be. Oh, I need to fucking go all the way back over here, don't I? I don't know. Oh, I can't even do that side quest at the moment anyway, can I? Because it's fucking night time. Ooh. Oh shit, there's someone nearby.
That's the guilty. Right.
I need to quickly find somewhere to hide.
Look what I found. Right. Right.
Hide. I love how easy it is to fool these bitches.
I love a game. Get off with you then.
But yeah, sorry, I'll reply properly to your last message. Yeah, there's a massive fucking difference in the amount of frames that have been dropped. I mean, I think this is my most stable stream so far. Since I've started, I'm still only at 54 dropped frames. I think the least I've dropped before that has been a couple of hundred. Right, so we're not going... I forget. Is the panel to deactivate this on this side? No, it isn't. Next time I come in this way, I need to remember to come down this way.
Where do you think I used to run 100 metres?
Yeah, it's well, from what I can tell by looking at my my stream, it's running really well. I rebooted everything. I mean, not before doing the stream because I didn't have enough time. Just before doing the stream, since I literally only got back in time. I'm glad I didn't leave it till then. Actually, I did it before leaving for work this morning. Rebooted my laptop, rebooted the internet, rebooted the PS4 again, just in case when I came in. And the other thing I did, because I was reading about it last night, so I forget where I read it, I was just reading, looking for tips, and I still need to go to the butcher's, don't I? I'll do that while I'm up here. And I read on a thread where they were talking about frame rate issues, and they were saying it could literally be that you've set your bitrate too high for the stream to cope with. Sometimes it works fine, but sometimes it doesn't. which, funnily enough, I know my bit rate has been very high. They were saying you only need an average of between 3,000 and 4,500. So I just they said one way to control it sometimes is to actually deliberately decrease your bit rate that you're setting aside in order to do it. And I don't know whether it was one of the reboots or that, but this is the most stable it's been since I started streaming. That was a really long-winded way for me to explain that. Right. I hope that Bobby behind me doesn't come too close. God. Damn it. I am... all I want is some more of those fucking cards so I can craft more electroshockers. Oh my god, they're all still drinking coffee.
Terribly busy. What is it?
Gemma's been taken away. I saw 2 doctors shove her into a popper.
Oh my goodness. Why?
But she was digging into the tunnels. That didn't come out right. I followed up.
She was
the
digging
whole
into the
underground
tunnels?
is sort of falling apart.
Oh my.
That's why you sent her, wasn't it? Not to write about the tunnel rats.
I certainly couldn't print a story like that, could I?
The joy's gone bad, and Dr. Verloc knows. But he's telling them not to worry. He's got some sort of permanent solution.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Well,
No, not ominous at all.
If I had a press pass, I could get into Haworth Labs. And my old adulator, if you still got it.
After what happened to Gemma? Dr. Verloc, he's sort of his own law there.
I have some personal business there.
If I'm not here when you get back, if you found something out, see if you can't publish
About to be
it.
some weird noises. I'm just putting the
Those
heating on.
numbers
It's
out
suddenly
there know
gone
how
very
to put the
cold
ink
in
on
this
the page,
room.
But the only articles
Weirdly.
they ever read are their own.
You're getting out? How?
Oh, I wouldn't even know how to get out. But you never know when I might stop printing lies. And they won't like that.
Great. I've got all my press stuff back. That ought to be handy. You can show up all sorts of places regular people shouldn't go.
What's the adulator? Is that an item? Yes, it is. Wait, what? No time to be friendly, an adulator will do it for you. So what, it says hi to people for me? I'm gonna have to go back to a pneumatic stash soon at any rate. Actually, I may as well do that now. I need to make time pass so that I can go to the butcher's. So yeah, I may as well go up to the... Right, so we're going straight up.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately. You are not authorized. Please clear the area.
So much easier when you can actually run across that. Unlike last night when I was crawling.
Area immediately.
Oh shit. Have I just been spotted? Yep.
Join the car invisible,
Right, so pneumatic stash. Where's the pneumatic stash in this one? I forget.
High in the sky.
Right, let's get physical. I need to get physical. Let's get rid of all crafting components. We'll just ignore that I had an Olivia Newton-John moment just then. We'll get rid of lead pipe. Oops. And the bobby truncheon, and the cricket bat. I may as well keep the shovels, that one's going to die soon anyway. Right, let's get rid of some of these gadgets. Don't need the bricks. Right, don't need victory meat. I probably don't need that many bottles of scotch. I use them, but I don't need that many, so let's go down to... I reckon 10 is plenty of scotch to have. Don't need stew, don't need potato, don't need rotten potato, don't need raw meat. And do I really need that many empty canteens these days? I don't need water anymore. Don't need tea, don't need apple, don't need rotten apple, don't need blue currants, don't need lily bulbs.
It's a Little Red Riding.
Right, let's sleep until 7:09.
And when he woke up, he realised it had all just been a bad dream.
Fortunately, most of them live in the garden district, and, well, no decent person goes there.
Manual save, just in case. Right, so we are now going to the Butchers to hopefully finish the Butcher's side quest.
So, use our playgrounds. After all, remember, they're the only ones who are allowed out at night.
And yet another loading screen.
What can I do for you today? I don't suppose you've seen my meat boy, Edmund.
The ploughboy's broke his legs.
Oh, that's a darn shame. He's simple, you know, but reliable.
I dropped off his packages, and the ladies gave me these.
Oh, lovely. There's quite a shortage of cows in Hamlin, I can tell you that. Listen, we've got one small, errand.
Oh, yay, yet another
Give you my
quest.
pay, Edmund.
An errand?
Another pickup. Kinda big.
How big?
How tall would you say you are? 6 foot? About 6 feet big. My, source had it on a card. Here.
So this
We'll
seems
give
to be
you a map.
confirming what I was suspecting before.
It's near where that statue used to be. You know,
The,
with the Mad Hatter and the White Rabbit.
The
and
meat in this town
the
appears to be human
you
meat.
know, where they were going to build a band shell, but then they didn't.
I know the place. I, can't make any promises.
Of course not. Not as good as a wink. Say no more. Say no more. I'll make sure that they write on the package where you're supposed to take it. It's a bit, awkward to bring it directly here.
So much to choose from. I'll be back in a jiff.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for that. Chance of breaking an enemy's weapon when you successfully block with your own. Where is... this is really starting to piss me off, the way it just sends you to... Is there any need for it? This is just... It's literally... This questline has become the worst kind of fucking fetch quest. And it's just annoying because my completionist is like, oh, go do it. Have I got anything that will increase my stamina? Wait, don't flash pills. Run faster, increases sprinting speed significantly. Do I have anything that also increases my stamina? No, but Pheromile boosts stamina. Regeneration.
I can't keep doing this.
And I said when I get into the next bit to go straight down so that I can deactivate the downer detector barrier thing. Those medications, actually, those drugs really make a difference. The flash one is emptying out quicker than the stamina one though. That's not a bad thing, 'cause I think I have more flash.
It is best to enjoy the show from a safe distance. Please notify a municipal maintenance worker as soon as possible.
Where's that coming from? Right. No point taking the flash till after I've gone through this. Let's take advantage of my boiler suit again. Right, let's take some more flash. Oh yeah, I've got like 13 more flash that I can take. Why has my stamina regeneration suddenly dropped down massively? It was nowhere near that empty a minute ago. And another loading screen. I was just quickly reading, like, skim reading the chat again, and I completely misread you this time, saying the audio is still being cray, and I just misread it as the audio is still being gay.
Save a bit for the next minute.
Please keep clear of the area, sir. We are conducting an investigation into a possibly heinous package.
Right.
I hope you like this sort of thing. Well, I, for one, appreciate your work.
Well, that is frightful decent of you.
I hope you appreciate my work too.
Oi! Get out!
I just want you to know that I appreciate you're a good man, Constable.
We'll just go and have a sip of the old medicinal. Warm up. And then we'll see what sort of investigation is warranted.
How dare you say that the audio is gay?
Blink of an eye. You blink your eye and the situation is resolved.
Right.
I'd best be discreet.
And now I need to go all the way fucking back. Oh, this is pissing me off. This is basically repeating exactly what happened. You missed before when you weren't on. The Superb Meat Boy quest. I finally met the slightly, as they put in, the slightly simple, oh shit, doctors. The slightly simple meat boy who was doing all the deliveries, and he'd been crippled by a street gang, and you had to carry him basically from here. So literally, we've just been here, had to carry him from here all the way to over here, and now I'm basically doing the exact same thing as part of the same quest line from here all the way to over here. It's literally the exact same mission. As I said before about this game, it's just a little bit sad. It's not a bad game, but it's just very... I don't even know the right word to say. I've said derivative. It is very derivative. I mean, it's weird, like, there's a lot of quests and exploration and stuff to do, but then it also seems to have scrimped. Like, they've thrown in tons and tons of basically unnecessary game features, like all the stat management and item management and all of that, but then, like, you only have the same, like, 6 character models used over and over and over and over and over again. And then, like, in this situation where literally, as part of the exact same quest line, you have to do the same objective twice, and doing, like, the exact same trial. It's just... like I say, it's just weird. They seem to have put a lot of effort into things that maybe wouldn't have needed it if they'd saved the money for that to then develop other things. I don't know. And these loading screens are just ridiculous. There's too many of them. Poorly optimized. not that I'm turning into one of those bitchy streamers. I mean, I'm glad I'm not intending to play the Ollie or Sally storylines after this. I feel like literally one playthrough just on Arthur is more than enough for me at this point in time.
Oh no!
Do we reckon she's crying, or is she just...
Oh, how awful!
Oh my god, no, I am not turning into a bitchy snobby streamer.
He looks familiar, doesn't he?
My God, it's all boarded up. What happened? I'll have to break in somehow. Maybe I can find some answers inside, if I can get in somehow.
Yeah, but we don't need to go that way yet. We haven't even been to the, See, I feel like that reaction that he just had there is for when we come back to the, newspaper after we've been to Haworth Labs. Now, it's assumed that we've gone there just because we've left the area. And another loading sequence. I feel like that was starting off to the tune of "This is how we do it," but then I kind of went slightly off. Was it just me, or did we see the door glitch out of existence for a second and we saw the hallway behind it? Oh, okay, visual glitch, but it's not actually the stream, it's just the game.
Morning! Arthur Hastings! You are an intrepid young man. You've done me a solid. They don't make 'em like you anymore. Well, we suppose they don't make 'em at all anymore. Here, the least I can do is give you what I gave poor Edmund. Look, my job has been getting complicated. I could certainly use an apprentice. Would you like a permanent position?
Wait, what? Wait, what just happened then? Did I get a another... Or did I just imagine that it said that I filled up another one? The slaughter is a... that is a Fantasia reference. The sorcerers. I feel like this is not a clever option. I'm going to save because I feel like going through here.
Edmund's a good lad, but he's always been a bit limited. And my work has become so challenging of late. I've had to go to extraordinary measures to keep this town fed. We are in an extraordinary situation, aren't we? You were so helpful in bringing me that package. Now, we need to process it.
You want me to help process that package?
I'm not proposing you hurt anyone, you understand? Just ignore the silly old taboo. Just go on
I kind of want to be like, Soylent Green is people! Soylent Green is people!
Maybe I should just walk out and report into the police.
Door of morbid acceptance.
That won't be an easy choice to unchoose.
Do we want to hack up people into meat? Or should we be, like, not cannibals and leave? That is my decision right now. Go through the door of morbid acceptance and probably chop up a human body for meat. Or refuse. Oh no! Alright.
People say you can't get good help these days.
That was not a good idea.
Nice things. No windows. That's not ominous at all.
Welcome to Cutty's Mechanical Kitchen, featuring the very latest in meat packing technology. It used to take days to dismantle a carcass. With my new inventions, one apprentice can reduce a carcass to its edible parts in no time at all. I hope you're as excited as I am. This is the very first time we're running our machines on the real material.
What have I got myself into?
Now, the first thing that I need you to do is obtain the package from the upstairs cold storage room. Don't worry. At no point will you have to unwrap the package.
Oops,
the
indeed.
magic all happens through the provided access valve.
Oh dear God.
First, we must exsanguinate the package. Bring it downstairs to the exsanguinator.
Exsanguinator? I do like the sound of exsanguinator. I mean, I'm assuming from the sounds of it, extracting blood. I'm just having a quick look in all of these places. Oh, hang on, what's that down there?
No time to read this now.
Oh, I can't read it. Right. Hang on a second. Oh no, I can't pry that off the wall. Never mind. Whoops. Why did he drop the body? Where? Oh, the body just dropped to the bottom of the stairs. The body literally just dropped to the bottom of the stairs. Right.
No time to read this now.
Oh, that's not the exsanguinator. What's the? Oh, that's the exsanguinator.
Before you make the package, You'll need to operate each machine once, just to clear out any residue and check its operational soundness. We don't want to contaminate the product, do we?
No, of course not. We don't want to contaminate this human meat with anything.
Now, join the package to the exsanguinator via the provided access valve.
So I mount.
Now, turn
oh,
the crank
Jesus!
Until the exsanguinator determines that the package no longer contains free liquids. We don't want anything to go to waste.
Oh, that fleshy noise it made.
Ah, good. As you can see, each machine will release this package once it's accomplished its purpose. Efficiency is our watchword. Next up, evisceration.
Ooh, I do like that word, eviscerate.
You learn quickly. As before, engage the mechanism briefly to verify mechanical integrity.
I'm guessing I'm still not allowed to read anything. Where was...
No time to read this now.
Right, let's go to the eviscerator.
Was it supposed to do that?
Did you not see the blades come out?
No, just sparks. Also, a metal thing just fell out of the main bit.
Oh dear, the commutator is overloaded again. I thought I'd fix that.
Maybe you better come down here and fix it again.
I'm sure you can manage on your own. There's a spare one in the cupboard downstairs. There's only one way to insert it.
I feel like this is gonna end very badly.
No time to read this now.
This is all your fault, by the way, forcing me into this.
He clearly wants me to stay away from the cellar. Is that the way out, I wonder?
Back to work, you nosy Parker.
Well, you should be sorry. Oh, that's adorable
I don't
acceptance.
recall signing on to be a prisoner.
It's just for a little while, Arthur, while you get up to speed. The job we do is very important to Wellington Wells. The fact is, we ran out of rats and ravens.
Why don't you tell the executive committee? I'm sure they give you a medal.
That's just it. Or you don't think they would? People love to think about cows eating grass happy in the fields. And they love to get a steak wrapped up in brown paper.
So he loves to hear himself talk. Good. Maybe while he's talking, I can find something here I can use.
But they don't think about how the cow gets into the brown paper, how the meat was connected to the bones. They want everything neatly wrapped up in wax paper so they can keep it out of their minds.
No time to read this.
We are here to let people deny uncomfortable things so they can get on with their lives.
It's in!
There we go! Try the button again. Good as new. Well, it's actually quite new, so, you know. Anyway, we're back in action. Well mounted, lad. Well mounted. Excellent. When
That sounded so wrong. Well mounted.
Ready for another package.
Like,
Another package?
Once I achieve a steadier stream of raw materials, we'll have to keep these machines running all day. Or at least long enough to take advantage of any surplus protein that could be obtained in Wellington Wells. Now for the final process. Bring the package to the exfoliator on the next floor.
Exfoliator?
Yep. It exposes the skin to steam, separating it from the muscle. And then it removes the skin, making it available for tanning. Or other purposes.
I don't mean to be impertinent, but shouldn't you do that first?
Oh, no. There are no stupid questions, only stupid answers. But that will result in a leakage of liquid. And you won't want to put it second either, because the package is much easier to manipulate with its skin on.
I'm so glad I asked.
On with the exfoliator! Press the button, check the functional integrity und so weiter. I mean, and so forth.
Oh, he's German.
Now, mount the package on the exfoliator.
Time to exfoliate.
Superb! The package will be released once it's fully exfoliated. Do you think exfoliator is the right word? It's all about decorticator, but it's sanguinate, eviscerate, exfoliate. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Definitely exfoliate.
I'm so glad to hear that. I mean, it's a scalder, skinner, but that doesn't sound very official, does it? And the last machine is the extruder. Oh, that's it. The package is now fully prepared. We're ready for the extruder. Mount the package and let's get cracking. Oh, I can barely contain myself. This is really the machine I'm proudest of. It's a combination meat grinder, pulper, and injection mold meat former. You won't believe what I had to go through to get the pieces.
Where? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, where is the machine? Oh.
No time to read this now.
Where's the testing button? Is there no test button for this one? Oh, apparently there's no test button for this one. Okay. That seems stupid after every single other one does.
Now, up on my board you'll see a list of orders. We've already filled in the addresses. All you have to do is press the right button. For example, if the order calls for 1 meatloaf and 1 meat butt cake, then you press the appropriate buttons and then you put the order in a pneumatic tube.
I don't even know what to say right now. Wait, so that's 4 circles? Wait, can I read the note? Can I read the shit yet?
No time to read this now.
I'm really disturbed as to what's going on right now. So I need 1, 2, 3. What the fuck is this? This is fucking insane.
Now, put the order in the hopper. Off it goes. That is terrific. We've a feeling this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Yep, yum indeed. Who doesn't want a bundt cake made out of human meat? Wait, so is that order board not changing? So do I need...
a smart lad. Speed it up!
Oh yeah, so apparently I need another 4 bunch cakes. Okay.
I want you focusing on the job. This is no time to daydream. I wish we had more butchers. I could start franchising.
Why isn't this changing? Why is it just the same stuff over and over again?
Come on! Don't dawdle! Isn't it an amazing system?
Oh right, okay, so now we need 4 circles. What's the circle? Meat bun. Let's get those meat buns.
I want you focusing on the job. If you're doing well and doing good too.
Right, blue, red, green, green. Blue, red, green, green, so bun, load, green, green. So why do I feel like the only one that actually looks like it should be something is the bunch one?
I'm very impressed. Why don't you get some rest? I bet we filled twice as many orders tomorrow.
I've got to find some way out of here.
Right, I need to plan my daring escape. Which the only reason I'm in here is because someone told me that I should go through the door.
August 30th. Have to be more careful. I accidentally put my hat next to the suction coupling and it went right into the intake canister. Spent an hour pulling felt off the blades in the cyclone mincer. Imagine if that had been a bottle, or worse, a wrench. September 9th. Problem solved. Added a power cut-off to the suction coupling. Now it won't even start up unless a package is mounted onto it. I'm going to add that same cut-off to all the machines to minimise accidents. Don't want Edmund's hand ending up in the V-meat. Ah! If I stuff that broken bit of the eviscerator into the package, it ought to clog up the works nicely, shouldn't it?
Yes, it should.
All right. Are you ready for another day of serving people? I mean, serving the people, of course. My little cheek. Never mind.
Wasn't there another note somewhere? Where's the other note? I am positive there was another note somewhere.
Come on! Don't dawdle! I want you focusing on the job. This is no time to daydream.
So 4 circles.
You're a smart lad. Speed it up.
There it is.
Isn't it an amazing system? I'm quite proud of all the automation.
Ah, let's see who extrude that. No time to read this now.
Something's
No
gone
time to read this
terribly
now.
wrong. There's smoke coming out.
That doesn't sound good. The better I'd come down. Don't try anything clever. We've got a lot to do today, and it takes too long to recover from the spanker.
The spanker. What does that note say? Thank you for your contribution. Dear Mr. Cutty, thank you for your contribution to the next war effort. The troops greatly appreciated your sausages. We all think your patriotic efforts are smashing. Excuse me. Do keep up the good work, and we will seriously consider your application to join the Home Army. Yours very truly, Lieutenant John Fortescue. Written longhand. You didn't need to buttonhole me every time I come into the shop, Bill. It's not a matter of what you did or didn't do during the late great unpleasantness. We all know the citizens were under a lot of pressure to cooperate with the G, and even if, at times, you seemed a little extra enthusiastic, we take at face value your protestations that it is just your manner. However, you are on the old side for a soldier, old chap. It will take a little while, and perhaps a few more sausages, before the boys are quite ready to put you through your paces, as you put it. Right, so I need to find a way out. Well, let's see, it conveniently seems to be pointing me towards the cellar.
I think I'll just get my things and go.
Yes, I would quite like my things back. Which again, I wouldn't have lost if someone in the chat hadn't persuaded me to do this side quest.
Extruder room, please. Apprentice to the extruder room.
I don't see anyone else's things here. That's a good sign.
You're not in the cellar, are you?
Come, lad. Don't stop becoming behavior.
What can I do?
There you are.
Oh, do not tell me that it just sends me back to the beginning.
Ow.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright. Are you ready for another day of serving people? I mean, serving the people, of course. My little cheek. Never mind.
You have got to be fucking kidding me. Oops, I didn't mean to do that then.
Come on! Don't dawdle!
At least
it's doing that smoky grindy thing again.
That doesn't sound good. The better I'd come down. Don't try anything clever. We've got a lot to do today, and it takes too long to recover from the spanker.
At least this seems to repeat the exact, last bit again. So it's not like I have to repeat the entire mission again. Wait, oh. I just realised I never could have locked that door behind me.
You're not in the cellar, are you?
Welcome back, Agent. This is no way for an apprentice to behave.
Okay. Right, oh, so is this a case of so long as he doesn't see me, he can't set the spankers on me?
Come now! Removes the feed! There's a good chap!
Right. Oh, thank you. I've just realised they had no like takedown allowance there. I thought I'd be able to take him down. So you literally just have to escape him.
All right. Are you ready for another day of serving people? I mean, serving the people, of course. My little chick. Never mind.
It's doing that smoky grindy thing again.
That doesn't sound good. I better I'd come down. Don't try anything clever. We got
They
a
seem
lot
to have
do
just
today,
like really
and it takes too long to recover from
missed
the
out on
spanker.
opportunities to let me like take him down. I feel like it would have been more fun to be able to knock him out. And it's not just because I wanted a bit of revenge.
You're not in the center, are you?
Come on now. This is no way for an apprentice to behave.
Oh well, I take that as a compliment.
What's going on up there? I heard shouting. Where's Rich?
Bobby, you do realise you're talking
Mr.
to
Cutty's turning cadavers
to a light
V-meat.
there and not
I've already
me.
escaped becoming V-meat myself. He's got these horrible machines in there that turn people into meat bunt cake.
Human bunt cake? That's monstrous. Is he armed?
He has a rather nasty spanker, but I think he's a bit trapped in the cellar at the moment.
Right. We'll knock out the power. Go spank him ourselves. Thank you, citizen. We'll take it from here.
Who doesn't love a bit of a good spanking?
You can't do this to me! I'm a pillar of the community! It's all lies! I never! Those are all perfectly legitimate machines! I'm only trying to feed people! We're letting perfectly good meat go rotten! That's insane!
You should have thought to becoming a vegetarian.
Okay, Simon, I take it back. You did the right thing by telling me to go into the into that room, because that was worth it. Alright, let's increase my health. And... Alright, so to Haworth Labs we go.
Apparently, though, the custom of men and women...
I would feel more sorry for Cutty if he hadn't, you know, like...
Right now. And no one get...
Wait.
Don't be a
Drop what? I'm not entirely sure what I was holding then, but...
Why aren't you happy? You need to be happy.
Alleyway, 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 alleyway. And there's not going to be an alleyway that way. Why can I... There we go. I was about to say, why can I never find a fucking alleyway when I'm looking for one? I'm just trying to work out what it was that I was holding that they didn't like. I wonder if it was the fact that the, well, it wouldn't surprise me if it was just a glitch. Jesus Christ, this game has got so many fucking glitches. Wait, my shoes broke. No. I mean, I do know I've encountered some really, really funny glitches, like on a regular. Okay, it's definitely got an issue with me at the moment. Wait, what? I don't know why Streamlabs is suddenly shouting things like that. I'm just making sure that, no, the boiler suit should be fine. I don't know what's happening. Right, let's find out. I wouldn't say I've experienced any significant glitches myself. I've experienced a couple of really funny ones, like people who were meant to be sitting in chairs and were just sitting in midair near the chairs. The stuff I've experienced has mostly just been funny, rather than...
I wish I kept in shape. Oof.
Oh, and I also had an old lady that was somehow just standing in midair. I was about to say I've already been here before, so there's a possibility I've already picked up the flashback.
Here to see the doctor? He does love to be in the papers, then right on in.
I told him the labs was on lockdown. They don't listen anymore.
Well, you certainly laid out a convincing argument.
Are you saying I hit him too hard?
I don't know. Is he breathing?
Well, he made a sort of sigh.
And then some gurgling noises?
He came right at me.
Just make sure you leave that electro baton near him, in case he turns out to be important.
I've learned so much from you over the years.
Have I got no lockpicks left? If I can't even...
Here. I want you to have this. Would you like this?
Oh, there's nothing in here. Well, apart from that, I'll always take another electric truncheon. It's my weapon of choice.
Where do you
And
think
he's
you're
writing
going?
with an invisible pen.
We're not open to the general public. Bugger off.
I'm
Bugger
interviewing
off.
Dr. Verloc.
Ah, you're a member of the Fourth Estate. You've come at an awkward time, you see, as we're just in the middle of... Well, there's been a bit of excitement in the lab. Let's come back tomorrow.
You're not saying something's gone wrong?
No, of course not.
No!
Look, all right, you take your press pass up to Helen in public relations. Just follow the sort of brown-coloured line. I must ask you not to stray from the path, because there's all sorts of delicate machinery and chemicals and whatnot, and we don't want you hurting yourself, do we?
What sort of crisis makes them lock down the entire factory?
Of course I'm not just going to be following the brown line once I go up there. That would be silly of me. To all employees, we've had a wee accident. The constable's here... Oh, Jesus, that English is terrible. The constable's here to help us. Please cooperate by carrying your ID at all times, as they don't know who's who. management. Streamlabs, why are you announcing that? I don't know why Streamlabs is suddenly announcing this shit.
Here will have the same respect for a press pass as the Bobbies did.
Employees only. Wait, is that a... It's a different colour to a downer detector, so hopefully...
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
No, an employee detector. Anything interesting in the vending machine? No. Oh, I'm gonna have to be careful. This is a stealing place. Ooh, a rubber duck. Not as cool as the rubber ducks that were hiding inside the the toilets before. Just seeing a rubber duck floating in a toilet was fucking hilarious. I'm a bit of a klepto slash hoarder.
Mind the closing doors, please.
Decontaminate me!
Please stand by for decontamination. Product purity is our highest goal at Haworth Labs. The decontamination procedure allows us to maintain the highest standard of purity.
I'm so glad they're concerned about purity.
You have been decontaminated.
Purity.
Please proceed into the lab.
Do not turn down the heat on the brominating reaction until you've noted the temperature curve. I need to determine the explosive threshold temperature. Never mind. Just graph the temperature curve and pop it in the pneumatic. Oh, and I won't sample with any residue on explosive debris.
I wonder if there's a way around it.
Oh no, I'm trespassing.
Stop bringing me down.
Oh, I don't need a workbench anymore.
Take your choice. You'll thank me later.
I'm guessing that was the important book you were referring to.
I've always liked you, actually.
Give me all your shit. I'm going to make a guess. It might be a very wrong guess, and this game doesn't always follow logic in the slightest. And this may be wasting an item that I've just picked up. And I'm not likely to use it at any other point. Okay, no, my idea was wrong. Oh, there we go. What the fuck is going on with Streamlabs? Did someone just glitch halfway across the room?
Please don't struggle.
Point tools away from you.
Oh, this won't hurt.
In a weird way, I kind of wish his corpse just set on fire then. Wait, what's the top secret thing? It can't...
The Locks insisting they didn't create mutant mushrooms. I guess they created mutant mushrooms. I wonder if that's what started the plague.
Let's find out what the note says. And get ready for another sneeze as well. Before I read it. Or not. I just happened to see the quick little top secret message flash up. I must protest your comment to the executive committee the other day the so-called plague originated in the Joy Factory. We've acknowledged that the waste materials have at times been dumped into the river, obviously by accident, and that the fog rising off the river has been slightly toxic. However, to claim that we created mutant mushrooms in some sort of unscientific attempt to generate new chemical stocks for Joy, I can't help chuckling even as I write it down. Regardless, I am very close to having a permanent solution to all this mess. I am developing a new treatment that will render Joy obsolete. Stay tuned. Regards, Dr. V. Why does everyone only refer to themselves by, like, letters or acronyms during... not letters, initials during correspondence? It really bugs me. Anyway. Ooh. Can I quickly get to him?
So much for worker safety. It's nothing personal.
Ooh, first aid kit.
I don't think I want to try and cross that steam. I hope I can turn it off somewhere.
As far as I'm aware, the electric truncheon just knocks people out, but there's a possibility when I wasn't paying attention I may have killed people earlier in the game, but just in case I didn't, I've carried on not killing people.
I wonder which one of these controls the steam. Or do they both? feel so chivalrous turning off that dangerous steam. If that is indeed what I did.
Oh, let's find out. I've never even thought of checking the, because I know there's a stat message. Total kill 0. So that answers that one. In games like this, where not killing is an option, I tend to always go for that. Because I always just kind of feel a bit badass when I don't actually kill. I don't even know if I'm going the right way at the moment. I feel like I'm probably not going the right way now. But now it won't let me go the other way. Oh, the steam just automatically... Oh, fair enough. Oh yeah, it's going the way I need it to go now. Oh no, it's not. Oh! I just assumed it pushed you out, because that was what it did the first time I was here. Like, well, first time, like, you know, 2 minutes ago. Ooh. Oh wait, this was the way I just came. Never mind. I'm assuming this isn't the same as with the Jubilators. I'm assuming this won't just short out. No.
There had better be neatly labelled samples of the fog next time I come down there. Just get a 1 gallon beaker, stick it in the fog, stopper it, tape the stopper, and label it.
I don't need all these used up gas masks. This game is giving me like way more gas masks than I need. And it's also giving me a lot of axes at the moment. I feel like I should worry about that. I wouldn't mind if we just come back this way to see if Yeah, I'd noticed that the loot was mostly randomly generated. In a place where I had to reload the game, I forget where, and I went to the exact same locker and got completely different items out of it. Oh wait, that's safe.
Maybe I can sneak past these gents without a fuss.
Ooh, scotch and a lockpick. Seriously, Streamlabs, what the fuck are you on tonight? I don't know why I just decided to do that, but I felt like it was a safe option to take. No, there's no one here at all.
I guess this is the latest test formula. I think I'll just take this with me. Evidence or something. Permanent solution. Drove the subject insane. Oh, Lord. A big red button. I wonder what it opens.
Before I do that, we have had mixed results with our first test of A329. The subject, Vanessa Tinkerbell, came to us presenting downer symptoms of melancholy and unpleasant memories. We are pleased to report that this is no longer the case. There have been side effects, however. Tinkerbell was formerly one of the village's foremost intellectuals. She now has difficulty with basic cognitive functions and exhibits obsessive behaviours. E.g., she runs around her... Did I really just say e.g. instead of example? She runs around her cell, clapping her hands, and seems to believe she can fly. Recommendation: further research on A329 required. At a minimum, it should only be used on the most severe downer cases. I also haven't decided on a set voice for like any character in this. I just do whatever the fuck I feel like at the time. And I can't do voices, so I just do whatever the fuck I feel like doing at the time. Like, I'm not one of those people who's gonna suddenly break into different accents or anything. Oh shit. I forgot that I'm making noise. Yeah, that's just my my natural accent. Right, well, I'm gonna have to press the big red button. I've never seen a big red button that I don't like pressing.
I feel rather brilliant right now.
Part of me really want to go in here, but then I also probably shouldn't. Oh well, I'm only 32 for a few more days actually. I turned 33 on Sunday. Oh well, pre happy birthday for next month. Oh. Oh shit, this is the joy in the air.
Snug as a bug on a drug. Oh, just relax.
Thank you very much. Ugh, I can't believe I've just accidentally taken joy. Which means I'm gonna have to fucking have the whole joy hangover. I did not want that. For me, I like have a three-way favourite. I'm a huge fan of 7, 9, and 10. Which one is officially my favourite sort of changes depending on the kind of vibe I'm currently feeling.
Look, it's not you, it's me.
And I love them all for different reasons. I mean, I'm a huge fan of like all of them, apart from 12. I know it's not a popular opinion. 8 was fine, but it had too many jumps of logic that really, really bugged me. Like the whole, oh, we grew up together, but conveniently forgot because we use summons. And that becomes even more like of an issue if you've played the entire game without ever equipping them. Whoops, shit. I didn't mean for him to notice me then. Come here, you bastard. Triple Triad, I really enjoy. I love the mechanics to a degree of 8. I think it's a little bit too easily manipulated. Like, once you get Siren, and you can buy some tents, and you can use her ability to get a shit ton of Kuragas, however you want to pronounce it. It's too easy to exploit that for health. I mean, the whole junction system was so exploitable. Oh yeah, there's yeah, do you mean do you mean one of the Triple Triad websites, or do you mean like the official version that was linked to Final Fantasy 11? Because when I used to play Final Fantasy 11, which I didn't play for very long, oh god, Triple Triad Extreme, that's...
I remember that time I threatened to thrash Timmy Hargreaves because he said rotten things about Sally, and it turned out he had an older brother who'd been in the army, and he...
Wait, I don't need the gas mask anymore.
He was waiting for me on my doorstep when I came home from school, and he gave me such a thrashing. Why would I remember that right now?
Yeah, there was a couple of websites like that, like Triple Triad Extreme, but there was actually an official version. Square did it and attached it to Final Fantasy 11. They shut down the service for it a couple of years ago because no one was playing it anymore. I think I was the only person in the world who was still playing it. I preferred playing it to actual Final Fantasy 11. Oh, are we going to fight some Jubilators? But yeah, no, like I said, I liked 8. I had issues with it. It wasn't bad in the slightest. I like to poke fun at it sometimes. And I hate Renoa. I'm just saying it right now, I hate Renoa.
Christ, Sally was in on the scheme. No, wait. She's being very nice about it, but she's not at all on board, is she? The salamander seems to think Verloc's solution is a tad rash.
Usually that's
alarming, given what she considers reasonably
It's usually an unpopular opinion to not like Renoa. There are so many better females in that game. Right, let's see. Let's read this out. We have had mixed results with our first test of A329. The subject... Wait, hang on, that's one I've already read. A12. Darling, I took a peek at your new A12 formula as you asked. So brill of you to look for a permanent solution given the shortages of supplies. Your plan to jam people's emotions on happy is quite daring. However, I have some teeny tiny concerns. A12 would be a bit like a lobotomy, wouldn't it? A patient would lose his melancholy, but also many higher brain functions. Yes, I know you'll say I sound like Harry Haworth with this brain talk, but do bear with me. You already complain this town is full of blithering idiots. Do we really want to reduce everyone to the intelligence of a gerbil? Just a thought. Love, Miss Boyle. Yeah, I really hated Renoa, and usually people decide to hate me when I say that. She was just ugh, is all I can say. But I loved some of the, but I did sorry, I lost my train of thought then. Oh, I'm trespassing. Research. General, I must inform you that despite the initial success of our Joy program, our supplies of the necessary ingredients will run out. Not necessarily soon, but sooner or later. At least unless the political situation changes and we can once again import them. May I suggest that we begin a secondary line of research? I've read some intriguing phrenology studies that suggest the true source of happiness lies in physical manipulation of the brain. Perhaps we should use the breather we've given ourselves to pursue an electronic approach? Please advise. No worries. Have fun. And sound glitching for a second there. Another big red button to press.
Dr. Verloc is thinking very hard, sir. No visitors.
The brominating reaction has caught fire.
Sir, sorry to bother you, sir. But there's a fellow
Oh,
here who
that's
says
a
the
Bobby in
reaction
white.
tank is on fire again.
I said no interruptions.
Some of the byproducts are poisonous.
He says it's poisonous, sir.
Of course there are poisonous byproducts. Tell him to do whatever they did the last time.
Dr. Verloc would like you to do whatever you did the last
Is Dr.
time.
Verloc Welsh?
He's an imposter.
This game has got so many
yes,
regional
That's my
accents.
favourite protocol. I am full of the fury of the Lord. I am weary with holding back.
Right.
Ooh, it looks like I need to put my gas mask back on.
You shall be tormented with fire and salt. You shall drink the wine of God's wrath, poured into the cup of his anger.
Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
Yeah, as someone actually from England, I can pick up the accents. Well, that accent, I was about to try it. I cannot do an accent to save my life, but that accent that Dr. Verloc has, where it's like almost every sentence is kind of a question, is one of the hallmarks of the Welsh accent. Right, I can take the gas mask back off. I don't actually know what these traps are doing, but I'm disabling them. But yeah, that like I say, it's like a slightly confused accent. Not confused, like every. I don't even need another fucking gas
If I hadn't
mask.
smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more.
And that's what I was worried would happen. Let's get rid of something heavy that I don't need, like one of the 8,000 gas masks, or one of the many axes I have. Oh wait, maybe I'll get rid of those electric truncheons. They're all yeah, I've also got like 3 empty electric truncheons, so I may as well just Yeah, I need to get rid of those shovels. The axes are 7 apiece as well. I'll keep the shovels. I tend to put the I tend to shove the shovels into my pneumatic stash. Seriously, Streamlabs, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, I've not yet run out of...
For a full battery of tests done on the latest isomer. Now, where is it? Why is it not in the pneumatic? Do any of you want to keep your jobs? I'll have you all replaced by Mrs. Pankhurst's Bridge Club. They'll do a better job than you people.
See, like the way he ended that sentence, you people? That's like a hallmark of the Welsh accent, is going up at the end like that, like it's a question. So, I'm assuming it's for killing... Wait, Ryan Andrews? Like, is that a play on Andrew Ryan from Bioshock? Right, so if I'm killing him... I mean, that's, I mean, it... Right, I'll just go kill him then. Wait, I need my gas mask again. I just need to find out which one is Ryan Andrews. That one over there, I'm guessing. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so it is a Bioshock reference. Oh, if only this game had golf clubs. Like, if this game had golf clubs as a weapon. Yeah, this is, I'll start it, it'll take a while. If this game fucking had golf clubs, I would love to take a golf club to that guy. I would literally reload right now to kill him again with a golf club. Oh, that has really just made my day. Have you not played Bioshock? Oh, no, I don't autosave. Manual save. Right, how much do you care for spoilers? Okay, right, so I'm about to condense a lot of plot into a very short amount of time. You play as a guy, and you get helped by this guy with an Irish accent, Atlas. He talks to you sort of over a walkie-talkie kind of thing. And he helps you along to where you need to get quite a bit, and will sometimes ask you the odd favour, like, would you kindly chase the bastard who just killed my family kind of thing. And you get... A lot of people say it's towards the end. It's not. I kind of think of it more as like the end of the second act of the game. You finally come across like essentially the ruler of the world of, well, the land that you're in BioShock, Rapture, the underwater city. But just beforehand, you go through this room with all this like evidence plastered around the walls, where you find out that you are basically this the brainwashed child of the city who has got a trigger phrase built into him, which if anyone says something to you starting with "would you kindly," you are completely compelled to do what they say, so you have absolutely no control over it, even though obviously the game presents that you do. And you finally confront Andrew Ryan, and he basically tells you to pick up a golf club, and he's like, would you kindly hit me with this golf club? He basically like orders his own assassination through using the trigger words that you've been implanted with. So if this game had a golf club, I would have quite happily reloaded my save just to do that again with a golf club, just to make it accurate. And I suppose in a weird way, this room is almost presenting it like that, with the joy gas in the air. And I've very vastly oversimplified everything's always heavily redacted. I remember hearing actually about the LSD brain fuckery. It was touched upon in there was a TV show that used to air a few years ago, Fringe, and the whole LSD thing was touched upon in that.
Sorry to bother.
I'm assuming I need to use these door switches. Also, I'm sure Simon in the chat right now is probably really hating my vast oversimplification of the plot of BioShock. He is a huge BioShock fan. I've always said that like any major big conspiracy theory like that has got to have has some kind of root in the truth. Oh. Actually, that's a very good point. Yeah, because BioShock is set at the early 60s. Honestly, BioShock is a really, really good game. Like, if you like this game, you could really like BioShock. I've said on a couple of occasions that this game clearly wants to be BioShock. This game basically, I mean, it's got a lot of other influences, but it's like BioShock and Dishonored had a love child. Oh wait, I'm still wearing my gas mask. Fucking gas mask.
Phrenology? Was that supposed to be ironic?
And Bioshock, and it really is brilliant, Bioshock. I mean, ironically, considering I'm playing a first-person game right now, but it's not like an FPS, I'm not a huge fan of first-person shooters. I will only pick them up if I feel like there's something intriguing about
I thought you were only supposed to give someone a piece of your mind.
the look of it, or some kind of difference about the mechanics. Bioshock had that for me, because I heard that you have like magic powers, and well, not magic powers, that makes it, but you have like abilities that you can use as well as weapons, and the whole horror thing for me was new in first
Did you know
person.
half your workers are unconscious?
The fumes issue will resolve itself. Look, I'm very busy
But it is,
the
it's
brominating
fucking
reaction,
brilliant.
So it is non-explosive. Unless you've got a magic formula for synthesizing joy out of bleach, whiskey, and saltpeter, get out!
You're planning to lobotomize the people of Wellington Wells, aren't you?
Lobotomize is a rather inflammatory metaphor, but yes, I have been asked to synthesize something stronger and more permanent than joy. Who are you?
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat.
And what do you think you are now? You are just the sum of the neuropeptides swirling in your bloodstream. You see, the current Downer outbreak is just a mass chemical imbalance. But I believe I can adjust the internal hormonal settings so the people stay happy no matter what.
You can't do that.
They told the Wright brothers they couldn't fly, but they did.
You can't do that.
Oh, my lord. You're that Downer they've been warning us about.
I'm actually just here for a bottle of cod liver oil.
What makes you think I'll give it to you?
I'm just here for a bottle of cod liver oil.
Formula. If I smash it and you breathe the fumes, will it make you happy forever and always?
You mustn't. It makes the patient insane. Ha! Now you can't move until I take my hand off this button. Oh, shit.
Now, where's the bloody cod liver oil Sally wanted? This is the cleanest office I've ever seen. Where does he hide his junk? I wonder if he has a secret lair. Well, he's just the sort who would.
What's this note say? Oh, why's it? Oh, because I've reloaded, haven't I? Chemical answer. Dear Sir, as you know, our citizens have become dispirited due to some unfortunate incidents during the war. I believe your laboratory could be of service in restoring morale. On examining the German camp, we discovered that German soldiers were given fatigue pills that contained amphetamines and opioids, which contributed greatly to their esprit de corps. It turned out that's how their men were able to punch through our lines again and again. We were wondering how it is they never seem to sleep. So General Bing uses quite a lot of like random French in his communications. Just wanted to mention that. I believe the answer to our problems may be chemical. I believe you might be the hero we need now. I am aware that this will inconvenience your own research, but as the other great Napoleon fighter said, England expects that every man will do his duty. Ooh, important book. Right, so I can now craft so many things without needing. I still need another rowan berry. I want some more of them. I mean, this is actually going to be really useful. Ooh, urgent. No, let me read urgent joy request. Dear Anton, My workers seem to have received a weak batch of joy. Wait, hang on. I've read this already. Hello, mysterious big red button.
Hello. I'm in a haunted house movie. Sally's ridiculous cod liver oil had better be down here, or I shall be cross.
I shall be cross. Ooh, flashback! I do love me a flashback.
Listen, Sally Boyle's going to come live with us for a bit.
Sally Boyle? Why?
Because her mum poisoned the whole bloody rest of her family. And because we've got a spare bed in the attic now till Percy comes back from Germany. She's your age, you know?
She's an idiot.
Well then.
That subtitle didn't match what it said. The subtitle said she's alright, but he actually said she's your age. Chemistry questions. Dear Dr. Verloc, thank you so much for showing me your laboratory when I visited with Mr. Adams. As you can imagine, it was very exciting for a girl from a small chemist shop. I myself have been training to become a chemist and have learned pretty much everything Mr. Adams has to teach me. I wonder if I might come by your laboratory sometime to ask you about more advanced chemistry questions. It would be such a privilege to learn from a really advanced scientist. Sincerely, Sally Boyle. What subtitle mistakes? I've noticed quite a few of them when they don't like completely match up.
Seems to be quite the collector.
But
where's the fucking cod liver oil?
That's the first time I've encountered it where it says like something completely different. Like I've noticed the odd word where it's not been there, but it doesn't. It still says the same thing.
The King of X! The King of X! The King of X!
Okay, so maybe
Don't laugh, Arthur. Don't laugh.
Okay, I was about to say maybe I shouldn't put all this joy in, but if they have fun reactions like that. Oh, he's very aggro. Oh, Jesus. Did I just make him OD? Is he just gonna carry on puking? Yeah, let it all out, son, it's fine. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Someone has broken out.
Oh.
Oh shit, Gemma Olsen. The whatchamachingy, the reporter. Oh shit, I hope she's okay. Dr. Haworth, I hope you will not think a mere research chemist is out of line in contacting you, but I am frankly concerned about Dr. Haworth. Despite Joy's great success, he has begun allocating resources towards his study of phrenology, a laughably discredited 19th century pseudoscience. Indeed, he talks of little else when he thinks no one can hear him. I am not suggesting he's actually sabotaging the factory. The recent shortages are the results of mix-ups that anyone could have made. But I know you share my concern about the importance of our work to Wellington Wells, and he won't listen to me or anybody else. What do you recommend we do? Let's have a look around Sally's office first. New joy flavors. Is there more than just coconut? Anton! I just had the most smashing idea! You've been so cross about our running out of chemicals, but the witches... Wait, hang on. Wait... Oh no, it is different to what I read in another one that she wrote. It's fine. But the witches, yes, I know how you feel about them, but hear me out. Use a kind of toad slime that turns out to be a hallucinogen. It makes me think. We could make new flavors of joy using local goodies like toads, poppies, and magic mushrooms. Very excited to chat tonight. XOXO, Sally. P.S. I also found a great war recipe for shell-shock tea, made from St. John's wort, which grows like a weed in the Garden District. Actually, I think it is a weed! Ooh, electro locker shop. I'm glad I came in here.
Why is he keeping Sonny's cod liver oil? It's the only reason I'm in this hideous place.
Oh. Yeah,
and thank you, Sally, for another wonderful adventure.
I really hope Gemma hasn't gone insane. Ooh, new secretary recommendations. To the new secretary, I hope you have a better success in this job than I did. You should know that Dr. V is most insistent that all traces of a certain woman be expunged from the laboratory. If you ask me, she who must not be named was the brains behind this whole operation. It hasn't been the same since she left. Dr. V will ask you for information that is in her notes, but you can't give him one of her notes. Oh no, else you'll be sacked like me. I've hidden her papers in the storage room and the computer room, which used to be her office, so you can get them without his knowing. It's complicated, but I'm sure you'll manage. Good luck. Betty. P.S. Dr. V also gets his knickers in a knot if you nip some of his good scotch. Just a word to the wise. Wait, the computer room was her office? But... this still says it's her office.
This doesn't look like where the pills go out. What's going on this conveyor belt? Possibly me.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, excuse me. I think once I thank you very much. I think once I finish this section of the game, the whole laboratory section, I will probably end it there for the night, because it's nearly midnight here, and I'll have work again to look forward to tomorrow.
Drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's going to be tediously slow going.
Let's get rid of the lead pipes. I never use the lead pipes. I mean, I don't know how much longer is left on the lab, but ooh, this looks like a good time to re-equip my gas mask. Fair enough. Well, before you leave, just in case, because I feel like you'll probably be leaving before I finish the lab for the night.
That smells awful.
I just want to
Is this where they flush the chemicals?
thank you for joining on this fun little playthrough. I forget when I'm next online. I set myself up my next week's schedule before. Hang on. I'll next be online on Saturday at 6 PM my time. So I don't know what time that works out across the world. Yeah, GMT, or it works out either GMT or BST. Like I say, it's currently 20 past midnight, so you could always work out the difference that way. I'm having
to where? The river? Might be a way out, if I don't mind poisoning the river. Not that anything's alive in it now.
I'm having to start earlier than I usually would on Saturday because I'm in work at 7 AM on Sunday. So I'm starting a little bit earlier. Let's see, what does this say anyway? Yet again, I've discovered employees flushing a bad batch of joy down the drain. It will make the fish happy is not an acceptable excuse. Often we can restore a batch of slightly defective joy by the addition of reagents. Waste not, want not.
We can restore a batch of slightly defective joy. How many batches of slightly defective joy have gone out?
So yeah, so it'll be like 1 PM for you on Saturday. Oh, are we gonna come out of the
Did they fall in?
the pipe
Or were they pushed?
on the
Or were they
outside
flushed
of the lab? I remember seeing the big giant pipe. I thought I'd get to climb through.
a hatch? Lovely. I've never seen so many hatches in my entire life.
Yep. Oh well, this has actually worked out fairly well timeline-wise. Yeah, ta-da! Do a little victory dance. Yeah, yeah, I wasn't expecting to be that close to the end of the lab. That was just like, but yeah, so that's where I will end for tonight. Do a manual save. I always trust my manual saves on this more than my auto saves. So thank you everyone for joining on. Jesus, I've forgotten part 7 of this playthrough. Yeah, thank you very much, and see you on Saturday night, hopefully. And have a good evening and night yourself. So yeah, thank you for joining tonight. For anyone actually kind of interested, it's something that I'm a little bit proud of and a little bit happy that I'm doing. My YouTube channel, linked below, which is so far just been an archive of all of my streams so far, is in the next 24 hours is going to have an edited down version of my Life is Strange 2 stream. It's basically the 4.5 hour stream condensed into like 27 minutes. So just sort of all of the reactions and slightly more entertaining cut down form. It's something that I want to start possibly doing with all of my streams. I just need to I need to get better at editing quickly because it took me a long time to do that. So yeah, if anyone wants to check that out, it should be available in the next 24 hours. It's online, it's there. I just need to like make sure that I'm ready to publish it for the public consumption. But apart from that, thank you everyone for joining. I feel like we've done a lot more tonight than what we have done recently, and I actually enjoyed these segments of the games a little bit more. Like the section in the Butchers as a side quest was actually really fun and different, and I've just quite enjoyed doing the lab section. It's just a shame it was surrounded by some slightly repetitive grinding and side questing, but well, not so much grinding, but fetch questing. So yeah, I'm quite liking it. So I have no idea how close to the end we are, however, but we'll find out. I would like to try and finish this game in under 10 parts. I feel like that should be my my aim right now. But yes, thank you everybody for joining. And as I said, I will next be online on Saturday at 6 PM English time, GMT. My schedule for the rest of the week after that is going to be Tuesday and Wednesday, the 16th and 17th of April at 7 PM, and Thursday at 9 PM. And then I'll just need to look ahead at what my schedule will be after that. So the joys of working away around work. So yes, thank you for joining, and hopefully see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.